What is going on? Gunners Alive coming at you with episode number 3 of Tucker's Amputation documentary. If you haven't seen episode number 1 or episode number 2, links are in the description box. I actually just finished recording some of the audio for episode number 2, and here we are now. In episode number 3, Tucker's standing up, doing well. In this video, we're going to be covering weeks number 3 and 4 of Tucker's post-amputation. We are about to go outside. Mom and Dad just got home. Tucker's tail is wagging some. He's happy. Grab your toy and then we can go outside. Good boy. He's got his pig. There we go. Okay, Tucker. Time to greet.
Hi, Tucker.
Happy guy. He's in greeting mode, yes.
Yay, come here. Tucker, let's look this way for Daddy. Go around to the front.
Where'd he go? Other side?
Yeah, he came to the other side.
Good boy, Tucker. Good boy.
Good job. Were you guys outside?
We just came out. Backyard, go. There you go, good boy. Got a good pace going right now. Out to the yard. Over the curb. Bang. Good boy, Tuck. You want to sit down? You want to lay down? You gotta go pee-pee?
I gotta go to my pee-pee spot.
Alright. Good boy. Kind of sticks the...
so much now.
Yeah, he sticks the leg out to stretch and he'll hop up when he's done. Little hop and he's good. Alright, the neighbors are out, so we gotta make sure we stay quiet. Hey, we're gonna lay down, Tucker. Hello.
Wanna lay in the sun?
Yep.
Good boy.
And then we take the towel and we're gonna put it under him. Yeah, show how we do it.
Way to do this.
Prop his booty up a little bit.
Till everything's completely healed.
Towel under, towel over.
So he doesn't get sunburned.
Yeah, no sunburn, no bugs flying over. Happy tail. And smiles and love.
Find a friend for you, Bella.
How well it's
You can have a neighbor, Tucker, named Bella.
I just start episode 3. We'll show it in detail.
and show how well it's healed. No more stitches, no more sutures.
Stitches got taken out earlier this
scabbing
week.
that has to come off.
Yep, so we're still cleaning some of the scabs off here and there, but hair's growing back, stitches are out, he's walking better and better. Still keeping him pretty quiet as best we can while he recovers, because inside it'll take 60 to 90 days, the vet said, and we're gonna still be cautious about it as he eases back into becoming as active as possible.
Take more short walks than no long walks, but just greeting people and walking back and forth. Got the paper the other day.
Walking throughout the house a little bit more, greeting people in the driveway as we just saw. Maybe smell in the backyard some, but still he comes out here.
But no rowdy.
Cover him up. No running at the neighbor's dogs, barking at the fence. Tucker's stretching, rolling a little bit, laying upside down, being a goofball. Are you having fun, Tucker? Hello? Doing your thing? I'm glad you're having fun, Tucker. I'm glad you feel good.
Hey, don't just drop your piggy.
Here you go. Come on. Tucker walking well. Zoot, zoot, bounce, bounce. You're gonna take him inside?
Uh-huh.
Hello, sir. Would you like to go in?
Oh, sorry, Jordan. I didn't mean to walk right in front of the camera.
It's fine. Pick up the toy so he doesn't trip on it, and back in the box. Good job going potty, Tucker. Spend a little time outside. It's a few days after that clip you just finished watching, and it's been a while since we took Tucker to get a double cheeseburger, so that's where we're headed right now. Climbing into the van. Close the door. Got Tucker sitting down, posted up. We'll hold on to him. Dad driving. Mom in shotgun seat. That's a good idea, Tucker. Lay down. He fits really well laying in that little spot right there, little dip.
Yeah.
That's a good spot for you, Tuck.
Sometimes he tries to sit and then he slips, so.
Alright. We got your eyes. We got our eyes on you, Tucker. Usually when we make these trips, we all get something to eat, but I already ate dinner tonight. Tucker's just gonna eat his double cheeseburger and some french fries. Tucker, are you gonna get a fry? Is that the rule of the drive-thru?
Okay, Tucker.
He said, yum, 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 thank you, thank you, thank you. AC to cool off the fries. Tucker said that's what he's here for. That's when you know they're perfect,
man. You should be stopping to
That's what you're here for, Tuck. Oh, I thought you were about to eat that one. Yum, 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 yum. No, I don't. I just brushed my teeth. He said, we've been here before on the videos, Mom, for the double cheeseburgers.
Yes, we have. Ooh, this one's hot, Tuck.
They must have just freshly made it. Yum, Tucker.
Ah. Oh, man. We need to go there every Tuesday night for a burger.
He said, yep, he's ready. Happy guy. He said, thank you for the double cheeseburger.
You're very welcome, Tucker. And I'm thrilled to be giving it to you.
He has requested a french fry.
Oh.
Thank you. French fries are the newest addition. So Tucker had a little bit of a rough night and a rough morning and a rough day, and the double cheeseburgers kind of helped to perk him up. So that's why we're giving him one this evening.
Okay, grand finale.
Ooh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
And a fry. There you go, T-Man.
He said thank you. So as you can see, recovery weeks 3 and 4 are going pretty well for Tucker. Y'all saw the video clips at the beginning of this video, and now I want to talk to you all just a little bit and provide some context as to how Tucker has been recovering and how he's been doing throughout weeks 3 and 4. Real quick though, if you have any questions or if you haven't seen the initial pre-amputation video, there's a link in the description box so you can check it out. Also, if you haven't seen recovery weeks 1 and 2, there is another video link in the description box that you can check out as well. But as far as the rest of this video goes, let me go ahead and talk to you all just to give some context and some explanations as to how Tucker has been doing in weeks 3 and 4 of his recovery. So I got my notes set up. First, let's talk about his eating. So Tucker's eating is almost completely back to normal. We're giving him his dog food in the morning and the evening, and then we're not mixing macaroni and cheese in with the dog food anymore. He's getting a double cheeseburger and french fries as a little bit of a pick-me-up whenever he's having an off, slowish, sluggish, not full of energy day. As he's been recovering, he's had a few of those off days, as is to be expected. You know, he got his leg amputated, so we do take him for that treat whenever he does need a little bit of a pick-me-up, as you saw earlier on in this video. We still give him some cookies throughout the day. You know, maybe when we come inside he'll get a cookie, not every time, but every once in a while. And then before bed he also gets a cookie ball treat. We put the cookies inside of the little ball and he has to get them out if he wants to snack. The cookie ball is something that we've always done for Tucker, and we're continuing to do it because he enjoys it. As far as medication is concerned, he's no longer taking the pain med and he's no longer taking the antibacterial, anti-infection med. He's finished those. The doctor said there's no need for any more, so we've stopped the medication. Also, just to touch on the subject of cancer real quick, this video series has been about Tucker and the amputation process and how he's recovering from the amputation, as well as documenting how he's acting and walking and handling, only having 3 legs. We did though take him in for another x-ray of his chest post-surgery. If you'll remember back to, I believe, the initial video, we talked about the vet x-raying his chest and not seeing any cancer in that area of his body. So here is that initial x-ray. This section, if you can see it kind of clear on the camera, it's a lot darker, right? It's a lot more blackish in color. And then this picture over on the right, this is an updated x-ray after surgery. So this is pre-surgery and this is post-surgery, and you can see some whitish coloring in this cavity area, which is the chest. And the doctor actually has said that that whitish area appears to be some cancer. So whereas Tucker didn't initially have any cancer in his chest area, it now appears, from what the vet's telling us and what we can see on these x-rays, that there is some sort of cancerous development happening. Again though, this video series was mainly about Tucker's leg amputation and the recovery process, but I did just want to give this information to you all because it is part of the story. We didn't see any cancerous stuff going on pre-surgery, so we're like, okay, we'll go ahead and get the surgery. Leg was amputated and removed, and now he does have what appears to be some cancer going on. So the vet said maybe this is the cause of some of those sluggish, or some of those off, or some of those not full of energy days. Yes, Tucker is still recovering and he's getting back, you know, his movement and his eating habits to be more regular as they used to be. But second of all, it is something that we are keeping an eye on, that region of the chest, that area that is now cloudy on the x-rays. Again though, this video series is about the leg amputation, and so far Tucker's recovering very well from the leg amputation. So anyways, just to recap real quick, his eating is going well. He's back to eating his dog food. We give him the double cheeseburger french fries when he needs that bit of a pick-me-up, and his medication is done, and we're no longer mixing macaroni and cheese with his food. Next up, let's talk about Tucker's moving. So initially, post-surgery, right, Tucker has 3 legs. It's completely new walking for him. He's got to walk with 3 legs, he's got to bounce, he's got to hop. We didn't want him making sharp turns left or right. We didn't want him backing up any. We did our best to make sure that he had his balance and that he could walk forward in a straight line. I talked about his movement in the week 1 and 2 video if you want to see the full explanation. Now in this video for weeks 3 and 4, I can say confidently that Tucker's movement has continued to improve. It's gotten even better. He's learning how to walk with 3 legs and be efficient about it. So Tucker still moves better when he goes at a quickish pace, like not a running pace, but not a slow hop. He walks at a fluid, efficient pace going from point A to point B. He still walks best in a straight line, but he is getting better at turning, making wider turns and then standing on one foot and pivoting. You saw at the start of the video when he went out of the gate to greet mom and dad, he made a solid turn around by pivoting on his foot after greeting mom to go greet dad. And then you saw him walking through the flower bed to go inside. He had a little good pace going to him, a little hop. So Tucker's definitely getting better at turning. We don't want him to make any super sharp, quick, fast turns, but he's definitely getting better at turning, being more efficient with it, pivoting on his foot. So that's great news. As far as backing up goes, we're still trying to prevent him from backing up as much as possible. You know, if he does kind of start to go backwards, he'll sort of fall into a sitting position and catch himself and then be like, okay, wait a minute, I need to go forward, and just turn around, as opposed to just backing up. It appears to me that that's all part of the learning process. You know, he's becoming more efficient in walking. He's understanding how he can efficiently and effectively move around the house and around the backyard. So that's good progress here in weeks 3 and 4. We do still have a lot of mats down in the kitchen just so he's not walking on the slick floor, right? We have the mats down. He can get his traction with his feet. When he's in the living room, there's carpet. When he's outside, he walks well on the concrete, and he also walks well on the grass. When it has rained some, we make sure that he's not turning a whole lot on the concrete because it gets slippery. We make sure that he can walk from point A to point B, and we guide him when necessary, but other than that, we let him function and move best he can on his own. We do have the harness on him still. I've taken it off a couple times. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think he's moving very, very well. Whenever my mom's at home with him, she does have the harness on in case she needs to catch him or hold him or anything like that. I'm not sure if we'll leave the harness on full-time long-term, because again, I think he's moving well with it off, but just as a precautionary measure, my mom still does have the harness on him. Next up, let's talk about the wound itself. So in weeks 3 and 4, he has now had his stitches or his sutures, whatever you want to call it, on the outside removed by the vet. His inner stitches, the vet said, dissolve over time, but the outer ones, they've gone ahead, they've trimmed, they've clipped off, and there's no more oozing, no more blood, no more pus coming out of the wound. There's actually a little bit of hair that's starting to grow back on the outer portion of the leg, the skin area. So we've had the mats on the floor some. We still have some towels on the ground every once in a while inside just for him to lay on, but we don't have any more towels that we're carrying with us outside to lay on the ground so that he can lay on the ground and be clean. And we haven't been putting a towel over his leg to prevent sunburn or anything like that, or we haven't been putting a towel over the incision surgery area anymore to stop the sun from beating on it, because his hair is starting to grow back, you know, so that he doesn't get sunburned or anything like that. We have been keeping in our mind, however, that the inner portion of the incision area, the vet said it would take 60 to 90 days to heal. So think of it like this: whereas you cook a steak, the outside finishes first before the inside, right? The outside can be, it can even be burnt, but it can be grayish, brownish, have some sear marks on it, but the inside could still be raw, just depending on how you cook it. So for his leg, you know, the incision is healed. On the outside, it's not bleeding, hair's growing back, but on the inside, we're still being patient, waiting for it to completely heal. So 60 to 90 days, we're still making sure that we're careful with him and that he's careful while moving and walking so that the inside can heal properly. As far as the incision area itself, he hasn't been leaning back and licking it repeatedly, like in a bad way. Occasionally he'll go back there and he'll lick it like once or twice, just as he would lick, you know, his other leg, or if he would like bite his leg a little bit if he has a little bit of an itch, or he would lick himself to clean it, right? Like, or he would lick himself to clean himself, right? He would just lick the wound once or twice to just like a reactionary measure. Maybe he has like a little bit of a tickle or a little bit of an itch, but nothing in a way that's going to disturb or hurt or cause any type of infection or bleeding of the incision area. It's just like more of a normal lick now, because initially we never put a cone on him or around his head because he wasn't going to lick the area. He did a very, very good job in that regard, and now he just licks it every once in a while, just like a cleaning way, a cleaning measure, or maybe just to stimulate the area a little bit, I guess you could say. To be honest, that wasn't my best description, what I just said about the whole licking the area, but basically he's not, what am I trying to say here? He's not agitating the area, I guess, by repeatedly licking it. It's just a one or two thing and then that's it. He's not disrupting or disturbing the area. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. Last up, I want to talk about how Tucker's acting on a daily basis. So most of his days are back to normal. It's wake up, it's eat, it's spend some time with the family, spend some time inside, spend some time outside, you know, walk around, do his normal house and backyard movements. He'll walk out to the front yard now with us and get the paper, which is good, right? It gives him some movement where he can walk at a solid pace down the driveway, get the paper, feel involved with the family, and then walk back up the driveway, give us the paper and get a cookie, which is great because that's back to his normal routine. He's learning how to sit down and then lay down on his right side, which is the side where the leg got amputated. Initially after the surgery, it was always sit down, lay on the left side, but now he's doing a good job. He's getting back to where he can lay on his left side or he can lay on his right side. And then he's even learned how, once again, to flip over and lay on his back, whether he wants to sleep or whether he wants to kind of roll in the grass, which is great for him, right? It's more of his original lifestyle, a dog just being a dog and having fun, you know? And then as far as his sleeping goes, he's definitely sleeping better throughout the night. He's not up and agitated quite as much as he had initially been. He's sleeping more throughout the night, and I think some of that has to do with the fact he's getting a little bit more and more activity each day as he does stuff in the house or we take him outside to the backyard, as opposed to just laying down all day, right, recovering. So he's doing a little bit more during the day, getting back more to his normal lifestyle, so now he sleeps better at night. I'm sure he's also more comfortable as his recovery goes on, as opposed to having, you know, that little bit of a feeling back there. He had the pain med to suppress the pain initially, but I'm sure that there was some sort of little feelings here and there where he'd be like, okay, I'm trying to scratch here, I can't do it, I'm trying to lay this way, I can't do it. So just as he gets back to his normal routine, normal lifestyle during the day, that allows him to get back to his normal routine sleeping at night. As I said before, he's walking good. He has the good pep in his step when he's walking. It looks more fluid, it looks more efficient, it looks more natural. Even though he has 3 legs, his walking definitely to the eye looks better. A few times Tucker's even been laying down in the backyard, and then he'll hear the neighbor's dogs kind of go over to the fence, bark, make some noise, and then he'll go from laying to sitting as if he wants to go over there and bark and pounce and communicate and play with the dogs, the neighbor's dogs at the fence. But we're like, yo, Tucker, slow down. You know, it's good that you can hear them. We'll pet him, we'll make sure he sits there, because we don't want him running over there and bucking like he had in the past and slipping and falling. Like, okay, Tucker, it's good that you hear them, you know, it's good that you want to interact with them, you know, be happy. You can do a little bit of a growl, a little bit of a bark or whatever, but we're gonna pet you right here while you sit down or lay down. But just the fact that he's acknowledging the neighbor's dogs again, that shows that he's getting back to normal. So to wrap up weeks 3 and 4 of Tucker's recovery from his right rear leg being amputated, he's still doing very well, and he's progressing more into his normal lifestyle while now only having 3 legs. He's eating as he did in the past, occasionally getting a treat. He's sleeping as he did in the past, more throughout the night, which is great. He's walking really efficiently with 3 legs right now, and he's getting more and more efficient, getting better at it the more he walks. And his overall awareness of what's going on in our house, what's going on in the backyard with the neighbor's dogs, his overall awareness is getting back to where it used to be. So we're still going to maintain constant communication with the vet, you know, let them know how he's healing. They'll let us know any of their thoughts. Keep an eye on these x-rays, the chest area, to see if, you know, that what the cancer stuff does. Hopefully nothing bad happens from it and Tucker can continue to live his wonderful, happy life. But it's definitely like something in the mind where you know it's there and you think about it and you take care of your dog best you can because he's a family member. Anyways, this is gonna be like the final Tucker specific video for his leg amputation. I feel like 3 is good. The initial pre-amputation, the weeks 1 and 2 recovery, and then the weeks 3 and 4 recovery. In upcoming vlogs that I post, y'all will see Tucker. I'll talk about him and his lifestyle and how he's doing a little bit, but it won't be just Tucker specific. It'll be more back to a day in the life or a week in the life vlog of me and Tucker and the family and all that. So thank you so much for watching this video or this series. If you've kept up with it, if you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll get you an answer best I can. If you enjoyed this video and you support Tucker as he continues to live his awesome and wonderful life, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. If you're returning, welcome back. Please drop a like as well. Anyways, that's it for me and Tucker. Thank you so much. I'm Gunners Alive, and I'll see you in a live stream soon or another video.